This book is written by Craig Smith. He's written the music as well. And it's illustrated by Scott Tulloch. And the title of this book is Square Eyes. I wonder what that could mean. Well, we will find out. And let's look at the back of the book as well. On the back of the book, it gives you a clue what this is about. It says, let's think about this. What else can be done besides sitting inside, seated on your chair? You don't have to sit and stare at a screen all day. Leap from your seat and laugh out loud with this high energy, toe-tapping sing-along. But we're just going to read it this time round. Square Eyes. If you do a Google search or YouTube search for Square Eyes by Craig Smith, no doubt you'll be able to come across, you'll find the song. You can sing along to these words, to the tune. I have a friend who sits inside all day, watching the TV, letting the day waste away. Look at that. That's my friend, the big panda. What a sweetie. Now, it doesn't matter if it's wet or if it's sunny. He goes to the telly like a bee goes to honey. And this is one thing that is really, really sad, because there's so much other fun that can be had. He has got square eyes. He's got square eyes. He gets no exercise because he's got square eyes. And look at the panda. His eyes aren't round. They're actually squares. You see those big black squares around his eyes? And he's sitting on the couch and he's got friends on the couch. And what do his friends' eyes look like? If you look at them very closely, at the owl and the tortoise, and the other thing, I'm not sure what's some sort of monkey. They've all got square eyes because they've been sitting in front of the TV just a little bit too long in front of the box. What's happening next? Now, television is not always bad, and sometimes fun, and education can be had. But if you spend all your time ignoring everyone to watch the box instead, it stops being fun. Your brain goes fuzzy and it kind of goes numb. See that? That's why you need to turn off the television. So you're going to do it now? Turn the television off. Square eyes. Don't get square eyes. Come on. Let's get some exercise. Don't get square eyes. No, we don't want square eyes, do we? Let's think about this. What else can be done besides sitting inside, seated on your chair? Any ideas? What else could you do instead? What other options do we have? Well, at the moment, we're all stuck inside in quarantine, aren't we? We're all in isolation. We're in lockdown, so our options are a bit more limited than they usually are. But we are allowed to go out once a day to exercise, and we are allowed to go out to get some food. So depending on if our adult is well enough to take us out to exercise, or we could just do something out in the garden if we have a garden outside, or otherwise just go out for a walk, stretch our legs. What does Craig Smith have in mind? Let's find out. Well, here are some other options. We could do some things inside the house as well. Inside the house, we've still got options. We could listen to some music, dance your way to fame, Can read a book. Well, that's what we're doing now. We could read a book. We could even invent a new game. See that? Could invent a new game. Scoot to the library. Go right in. Use your imagination. It's a wonderful thing. Well, our library at the moment is inside each of our houses, so we'll find our books and get them out and read them and then reread them and read them again. And when we run out of that, we can do a search on the fabulous internet and see what other books we can find out there. Square eyes. Is Panda's eyes still square? I think they are. Don't get square eyes. Come on. Let's exercise. Don't get square eyes. What sort of exercise do you want to do? I think I've heard of, actually I've heard of a YouTube channel, an app called Go Noodle. They do exercise programs, which we can do easily inside the house. And there's cosmic yoga, they do, for kids especially, they do yoga. And there's Pilates, there's even like boxercise programs. There's all sorts of different fitness programs on the internet, on YouTube, that we can do. So definitely, even though we're in lockdown, we can still do some exercise. Now this one is something most of us can't do because we don't have a pool out in the backyard. Although some people are lucky enough to have a little tiny paddle pool which they can fill up with water outside to use. Or you could even get like a baby bath and take that outside, stick that outside your front door with some water and splash around with it in the sunshine if it's nice and sunny outside. So in this book, they're talking about the pool. So when lockdown is finished, it would be amazing going to, because then we'll all be able to go outside and go for a swim in the pool. Swimming in there, ooh, you can splash all day. Notice there's no P in it. Please let it stay that way. Play some sport or help to make tea. Bake some cookies, give them all to me. Well, that's something we can do in lockdown. We can help to make dinner. We could help with cooking. We could bake some cookies if we can find the ingredients for it. There seems to be a shortage of flour, but if you can find something, you could maybe make things just with butter and oats or granola, and bake something with that. Make some sort of like a muesli bar or something, or flapjacks. You can ride a bike, go climb a tree, play a board game with your family. Board games are great, especially if you've got quite a few people around. I wonder, can you play board games over the internet via Skype or Messenger or Zoom or something? Here we go. Here's a struggle. Square eyes. Don't get square eyes. Oh no. Come on, let's exercise. Don't get square eyes. Are his friends trying to help Panda off the couch? I think they're trying to help. They're sort of getting the idea, aren't they? Wow, look at this. What a fantastic sight. Take a hike in the hills. Go on an adventure. Go to the beach. Oh, how I love nature. Do your chores. It really does pay to get them done early. This is what I say. Learn an instrument. Music you can play. In fact, some people make a living that way. Square eyes. Don't get square eyes. Come on. Let's exercise and don't get square eyes. And that is the end of the book. Thank you for joining us to story time. Bye.
Yeah.